guys, San Francisco Man, back with another video. This is episode 3 of the series, so the presidential election of 1796 lasted from November 4th, 1796 to December 7th, 1796. 6 electors had joined the Electoral College since 1792, making a grand total of 138 electors. As such, the number of electoral votes needed to win was raised to 70. 1796 was the first presidential election in which both political parties played a major role. The two major political parties were both the Federalists, which we covered last time, and the Democratic Republicans. The Democratic Republicans were made up of members of the anti-Federalist faction, as well as the few remaining members of the dying Localist faction. They were once again led by former Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson. George Washington refused to run for a third term, instead opting to retire. As such, the presidency was an open contest. Many Federalists and Democratic Republicans ran, a number matching 1789 as opposed to 1792. The Federalist candidates were Vice President John Adams of Massachusetts, former Governor of South Carolina Thomas Pinckney, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court Oliver Ellsworth of Connecticut, Governor of New York John Jay, Associate Justice of the Supreme Court James Iredell of North Carolina, former U.S. Senator Samuel Johnston of North Carolina, and Minister to France Charles Pinckney of South Carolina. Adams was the frontrunner, with most Federalists supporting him for president. The favorite for vice president was Thomas Pinckney. The Democratic-Republican candidates were former Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson of Virginia, U.S. Senator Aaron Burr of New York, Governor of Massachusetts Samuel Adams, and former Governor of New York George Clinton. Jefferson, who was the founder of the party, was the favorite, and Burr was the favorite for the office of vice president. Out of respect for Washington, the Localists, anti-Federalists, and eventual Democratic Republicans had refrained from attacking him. However, with Washington out of the picture, they attacked the Federalists, mainly Adams. The Democratic Republicans attacked Adams for being too British and likened him to a monarch or aristocrat. The Federalists struck back and accused Jefferson of being too pro-French. They also accused Jefferson of being an atheist and a coward. The results: Adams won the election with 71 electoral votes, only one more than the number needed to win. He took the states of Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and New York. He also took one electoral vote from each of the following states: Pennsylvania, Virginia, and North Carolina. As for the popular vote, Adams won 35,726. or 53.4%. Jefferson won 68 electoral votes, carrying the states of Pennsylvania, Virginia, Kentucky, North Carolina, Tennessee, South Carolina, and Georgia, as well as taking 4 electoral votes from Maryland and winning 31,115 popular votes, or 46.6%. The other candidates received only electoral votes but no popular votes. Thomas Pinckney received 59 electoral votes, coming from Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Vermont, and Virginia. His brother Charles received 1 from North Carolina. Burr received 30 from Kentucky, Maryland, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Vice President Adams' cousin, Samuel, received 15, all from Virginia. Ellsworth received 11 from Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island. Clinton received 7 from Georgia and Virginia. Jay got all 5 from Connecticut. Iredell won 3 from North Carolina. Johnston won 2 from Massachusetts. Although not candidates, both President George Washington and Senator John Henry received 2 electoral votes each: Washington from Virginia and North Carolina, and Henry from Maryland. Therefore, Adams won the election, and Jefferson won second place, making him the vice president. It is the only time so far in U.S. history where the president and vice president were elected as members of opposing political parties. This would be one of the factors that contributed to the 12th Amendment in 1804. thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Check out the Discord server if you haven't. I'll put the link in the description. See ya.